All right, y'all. Shout out to Dorindadeadly on Instagram because that is where I first saw these reunion looks. And I'm like, I didn't see them anyplace else. I didn't see them posted to Bravo TV's page. But what did happen, y'all, when I went to the YouTube page for Bravo TV, I did see a clip of the first 7 minutes of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion. And I had to ask myself, I was like, was this posted by accident? Did they mean to leak this? Because typically they do a big old like spread someplace, but this time they didn't. So I was like, oh, well, it's on their page. So clearly it's available to talk about. So otherwise, I would have waited. But we'll still probably try to do like an official post once we know exactly who each of the ladies are wearing. But this is the theme of the event right here. It is clearly Scotland, y'all. It's clearly like a green, gold, and black sort of look. You can see the two couches right here. Now, we don't have any video or photos of Cynthia, but again, you can, like I said, you can watch the first 7 minutes on Bravo TV's YouTube page. So go there if you want to check it out. To me, I mean, just right off the bat, if I'm really giving you guys my real like fashion eye, I'm kind of going with Team Go Naked couch, right? I'm going with Portia's couch. I feel like I love Portia's look probably the best. And then Angela's look, I feel like I like it too. I like Drew's look. Now, I can't say that I'm completely like wowed by the whole ensemble, but I am interested in seeing what a lot of these outfits look like standing up. Now, this is very interesting because this is probably going to be one of the first times I'm seeing the looks sitting down first. So my thought process is a little bit different as I look at them. And that's the key anyway, right? When we get the reunion looks officially, they're usually able to be celebrated in a different way because we can see the entire look. But when we're actually watching the reunion, this is really what we're going to see the majority of the time. So it stands to reason that this also could be our first glimpse, right? And so at first glance, I am not overwhelmed. I'm a little underwhelmed, but that is by the group as a whole. Now, the set, like I said, is clearly like a Scotland traders style backdrop. I was kind of hoping for like more of a one solid color scheme. I'm not mad at this scheme because I feel like I guess they did it. And I've been waiting for somebody to do green. I felt like we have not seen like a green, like reunion sort of setup, and they didn't go full green. Clearly they went with what appears to be more gold and black as well, so that's kind of cool too. And each lady does kind of get to shine somewhat in her own outfit. Again, stand out on the couch with the Go Nakeds. That's just I just like saying Go Naked, y'all. Don't get offended by that. Is gonna definitely be Porsha and then Angela. And I think that having black dresses, it really doesn't give me a clue of what the dress actually looked like sometimes. So it's hard for me to really tell. But I do have some individual shots here for you guys to sort of peruse. I mean, obviously, Porsha here, again, stand out in my opinion. One of the standouts. Let's take a look at Shamea. I mean, for me, this is not my favorite look for Shamea. I think I was hopeful. I was hopeful that she would come in a look that was similar to what Porsha is giving. This sort of wrapped around the shoulder look. I'm not a fan of it per se because I feel like it sort of restricts the person and their movements. And I wanted her to, for some reason, I guess, wear her hair down. I don't know why. I was hoping she would kind of give like warrior princess vibes because I knew that she needed to come into this reunion kind of on some like, Xena warrior princess vibes. So she didn't really give me that. So I think that's probably the key to my disappointment. But again, it's just looks, right? I like the gold, but I'm just not a fan of that. All right. We have Kelli here. Kelli looks about how I would have anticipated her to look. I just always feel like it is team do too much. And I think because she has such a demure frame that it always feels like there's like an entire circus going on around her. And so it becomes difficult to focus in on who she is, what she looks like. But somebody that kind of really pared things down simply was K. Michelle. And I don't know if I feel like it's like too simple, but it she looks clean, like in terms of like what she's wearing. I mean, it's like a clean aesthetic to me, but it's not really feeling like a reunion look to me. And I think that's the thing. Some of these just don't feel very reunion like. I want to go with Pinky next. Now, in terms of what we had been hearing, the word on the curb had been that it is Pinky that is expecting. I cannot confirm nor deny that based on this photo, but we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. I don't really like this in terms of a reunion look. It feels more churchy than anything else. I feel like she's about to go sing with the choir, the mass choir. You know what I'm saying? It's giving mass choir vibes to me. I feel like they're about to really stomp the place down in the choir stand. And I feel like she about to sing lead and she about to sing down. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really get, reunion vibes from that. I think somebody else that kind of disappointed me here a little bit, and part of this could be because of the lighting, is that, Phaedra is sitting on the end of the couch, and I just feel like her lighting could be better. And I feel like her look is a little bit underwhelming to me when compared to like Drew's look, because Drew is clearly dressed to be going someplace different, right? But Phaedra looks like she's not all the way in it. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like she's just not in it, you know? So there's that. Somebody that I did feel like is really in it is Angela. I feel like Angela and Porsha are going to the same event. I do. I feel like they kind of give like sisters vibes right here for some reason. Like, you could definitely tell that these are two women who look like they're on the same team. They look like they're going to the same reunion. I feel like they give similar energies right here. And it's probably because they're obviously sitting beside each other, but I feel like their colors are complementary as well. I feel like they're going to the same place. And I like Angela's look a lot, actually. I don't know, man. Overall, I don't know that this couch is doing it for me. I just don't know. K. Michelle, she looks fine. Everybody looks good. Don't get me wrong. Everybody looks good. But I just don't know if I feel, especially with what Shamea brought last reunion, I feel like this dress doesn't give me that per se. And I just wish that the collar was gone. If the collar was gone and I think the hair was down, I think she would be on it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's that collar that's throwing me. It's also the collar that's throwing me with Kelli. And I get it. They probably wanted some level of structure. But it's just too much for me. So if I had to gauge by these photos alone, in my opinion, I am going to go with, right now, Porsha, Angela, and Drew as my top picks. But that could all change once I see the official photos. I'm not sure why they didn't do this differently and why they released it on a Sunday. Sunday is generally, for you guys who don't know this, is not generally a day where you release some like big news like this. So I just have to wonder like what happened here, okay, with this. Like, because usually it's a lot more fanfare. And I would have actually expected them Friday, because if we go by the schedule that we've typically gotten these reunion looks, they typically come out sometime before, obviously, the week leading up to the finale. And then the weekend before the finale, we usually get the reunion trailer. But this is done differently. And I wonder if this was this done by accident? Did y'all mean to do this? Somebody let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know. And obviously, when we get the official looks, we will do this again, and maybe we'll do it live so that we can actually have back and forth commentary. But this is what our preview is for now. Make sure you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button. If this video is taken down, you will know that they didn't mean to do this, okay? But I feel like because they posted it on BravoTV.com, it's there, okay? And people have seen it. So there you go.